Hello everybody, we are back with another episode of Dinosaur Island. Winter is settling in early this year, not only earlier than last year, but also heavier than last year, because it is actually snowing. So, let's get started on this snowy episode of Dinosaur Island. Some sort of blood trail trails through the snow. At the end of the blood trail, we see a female Giganotosaurus and feeding on a dead Stegosaurus. But food is scarce during this time of snow, and the scent of blood is already attracting other predators. Only a few meters away, we see Onyx and Serena hunting. Back at the nest, their eggs have not yet hatched, but they have had to, mainly because of the cold, they have had to put a lot of vegetation and soil over the eggs to keep them warm. But they are beginning to suspect that their eggs are not going to hatch. That would be a bad thing for Onyx and Serena. But they might as well try and get food for themselves. And stealing the Giganotosaurus' kill would be a very easy way of doing so. They may be a lot smaller than the Giganotosaurus, but Serena and Onyx have one advantage. There are two of them. Onyx tries to move closer to the Giganotosaurus to see if he can get the Giganotosaurus to give up the carcass without fighting. First, the Giganotosaurus doesn't seem to care that Onyx is there, but then the Giganotosaurus bites Onyx's neck and chest. Onyx might be dead, or at least badly wounded. Shocked and confused, Serena goes back to find where her eggs are, or to go back and check on the nest. Duh, of course she knows where her eggs are. Also, sorry for the cars. When cars are driving on ice, it really does make a lot of noise. Sorry about that. Anyway, getting back to the point of the program, Serena darts back to where her nest is. Not much snow or ice has actually fallen in the jungle because most of the canopy blocks out snow and rain and stuff from getting in. Serena goes to check on her eggs. She digs up a couple just to make sure they're all there, and it's all okay. One of the eggs is a little rotten smelling, so she eats it. This will give her extra nourishment. Eating the rotten eggs is a good survival strategy for a mother in the wild. Meanwhile, down by the lake, the Stegosaurus are coming down to take their morning bath. The trip through the deep snow has been hard on the little baby. Even the juvenile has not really experienced any snow before this. But the alpha male has survived many a snowstorm and goes straight down to the lake. Lately, the Stegosaurus herd has been experiencing quite a population drop because of the cold and predators lately. For instance, they were once a thriving herd with many babies. Now there's only the alpha male, a juvenile female that actually joined them from another herd. So technically, if she grows up a little more, she could breed, and then the little baby. But they're about to have an even worse surprise. There is not much of the lake left. The alpha male slithers away some of the snow. But this is not mud. This is ice. The lake has actually frozen over. What is left of the lake, that is. Although he's getting through the top layer of slush, there's no way he'll be able to break through the ice. And something worse is about to happen. The Stegosaurus notices something odd. He notices some odd face or shape peeking out from the ice. He breaks the ice, a thin point, and he begins to uncover one of the Stegosaurus' worst fears and enemies, the Dinosaur. He may have uncovered the water, but he has also uncovered certain death for the rest of the herd. However, the old male at first does not realize and keeps digging the rest of the Dinosaur out. Keeps digging till finally he realizes what he has just uncovered and quickly goes back to the rest of his herd. But the Dinosaur is not dead. The Dinosaur grabs the back leg of the old male. The Dinosaur has toppled over this giant. And soon he will meet his demise. The bull leader has just died. Now that he is dead, the whole herd will fall apart. Without leadership, and with this cold, and with so few left, there is no way the herd will survive. Now that the ice is broken, the female juvenile believes that it is safe to drink. But she finds that under the ice, there really was no water, just mud. She goes back to protect the little baby. Meanwhile, in this stretch of snow, we see something that we all remembered far too well. The hammer, the female Pachycephalosaurus, we can see her body at the bottom of the cliff, frozen in time. The blood still stains her body and the area around her. Then, suddenly, she begins to move. What is this? Pier's hammer did survive her fall, so people, it was worth waiting. Even if you really only watch the show for Hammer. She goes off to try and find her mate. Until she suddenly remembers that he is dead. But she has found a little bit of grass that she can feed on. So, there was an upside to waking up. It wasn't just instant death after, well, what we thought was death anyway. And, overall, I think we're all glad that Hammer is back. But we are about to see a predator that we have not seen. Well, oh, who am I kidding? I think we saw her in the last freaking episode. At any rate, only a few feet away, well, or sorry, not feet, only about a mile away, we see Bloodtooth walking through some snow. when she suddenly comes upon the Dinosaur's kill. She goes to investigate and see if maybe the Dinosaur will give up his meal. But, no such luck. No such luck. But this area of the island is getting, of course, very cold. And Bloodtooth really can't survive in this type of weather. She decides it is time to strike out on her own. She is going to take a journey to the other side of the island, where the Brachiosaurus have migrated. And in the next episode, we will see how her incredible journey will end. To be continued!